Mabuhay! I'm Erica Mariparas alongside with my co-authors Roslyn Cabalhin, Joanna Payong-Ngayong, Patricia Luis Yutok, and Arian Serrano. We will be presenting the relationship of ServiceScape to the customer satisfaction and customer retention, the case of Moon Cafe. Coffee is one of the most popular beverages in the world. It has grown in popularity in the same way as alcohol. A local coffee shop is a great place to catch up with friends or conduct business meetings. Particularly in Angeles City, Pampanga, aside from restaurants, coffee shops are now also flourishing and have different varieties of coffee beverages being offered. For the case of Moon Cafe, it is a minimalist Korean-themed cafe and is offering pour-over coffee, pasta, pastries, and sandwiches. It is located in Angeles City. It is owned by Mr. Carl Tolentino and Miss Anna Marie Lacson, who both work as a cabin crew who severely been affected by the 2020 COVID-19 pandemic. And for this study, it will analyze how the ServiceScape dimensions, the ambient conditions, spatial layouts, signs, symbols, and artifacts, and cleanliness of the ServiceScape affects the relationship of customer satisfaction and customer retention at the said establishment. Since customer satisfaction and customer retention is important to any business, this will be the variables to be focused on aside from the ServiceScape dimensions. In addition, a descriptive correlational research design was utilized to assess the physical environment of Moon Cafe with using the dimensions of ServiceScape and its relation to the customer satisfaction and retention.
To further understand the topic, let us explore the different variables present in the study. First off is ServiceScape. As mentioned by Bittner 1992, ServiceScape is the physical environment where products and services are offered. And customers tend to use the physical environment to evaluate a service or the quality of a certain product or service. It is also described as a service setting where people can interact, and this includes exterior and interior part of the business. For exterior, it includes signage, design, parking, landscape, and etc. And as for the interior equipment, layout, air quality, temperature, music, lighting, scent is included. And in the following paragraphs, four factors of the ServiceScape dimensions will be explained, such as ambient conditions, spatial layout, sign symbols, artifacts differ, and cleanliness of the ServiceScape. The first factor of the ServiceScape dimensions is the ambient conditions. Ambient conditions can be known for its intangible background characteristics that affects one's five senses. Color, scent, music, lighting, and temperatures are all part of it. And according to Lee and Kim 2014, ambient factors contributes to the satisfaction of a consumer with their experience. The eating out trend has influenced owners of the restaurants to put special emphasis on their interiors and create a more relaxing and comfortable environment for their customers. Inside the restaurant, good lighting is necessary for customers to see the food in its best possible light. Lighting appears to have an effect on customers' satisfaction or dissatisfaction. According to McOwen, it is fundamental to keep your customers engaged while they wait for their food to arrive. And one of the ways to execute that is by showing craftsmanship, such as paintings, sculptures, artifacts, and pop arts. Another factor that affects the ambience is the music. Music has an impact on customer satisfaction. And according to Abu Tahir and Krishna Pillai 2018, it stated that owners of the cafe should alter or modify their background music. Next is the aroma or scent. According to Paluchova et al. 26, they stated that the fragrance that the customer smells may keep them to stay longer in the area, and it has a positive impact on the customer's buying decision and willingness to spend more on the business. Second factor is the spatial layout and functionality. Spatial layout is the arrangement of the equipment, machines, furnishings, seats, restrooms, and the entrance and exits that are needed for the service to be delivered efficiently. And as stated by Sui et al. 2012, Having a well thought out design layout will provide consumers with the convenience to access the facilities. Next factor of the servicescape dimensions is design and symbols. Customers' response to social, symbolic, and natural stimuli are often drivers of profound person-place attachments. Moreover, signs and symbols displayed on the exterior and interior of a structure are examples of explicit communicators. It implicates to the users about the place and its norms and the expected behavior in the place.
Artifacts and decors. Decor is a visual representation that is utilized to establish a suitable atmosphere within the servicescape by giving consumers implicit indication about the servicescape standards and expectations. Different people have different thoughts about the decorations. Some business owners can hire professional designers to style and decorate their coffee shop, while others prefer to do it themselves. Interior decor, such as architectural design, has been shown to influence consumers' satisfaction levels. Apart from food and drinks, the interior design as well as the decoration of a coffee shop can all contribute to the overall aesthetic ambience of the business. Cleanliness of servicescape. The cleanliness of servicescape is just as crucial as the cleanliness of the kitchen, as this is an open area where customers stay and eat, as it could help to avoid health risks and unwanted causes. Customer satisfaction and behavior are linked to cleanliness. Thus, leaving the servicescape as well as the other areas unclean can have a negative impact on the business reputation. Customer satisfaction. Customer satisfaction has been one of the attributes that a company should have in this increasingly competitive environment. It was proved that aesthetics, cleanliness, and comfort of the coffee shop were found to have a significant impact on customer satisfaction and brand image. Customer satisfaction is influenced by service quality, and customer loyalty depends on the customer's level of satisfaction and trust. Customer retention. Customer retention means customers who are satisfied with the service and the entire experience of the business are more likely to repurchase, recommend it to others, and return to avail of the same service. Thus, enhancing customer satisfaction increases the probability of customer retention.
The study aimed to answer the question, how may the respondents assist the servicescape of Moon Cafe in Angeles City on the following dimension of servicescape. These are ambience condition, special layout, signs, symbols, and artifacts, and the cleanliness of servicescape. Especially provides answer to the question flashed on the screen.
Conceptual framework. Figure 1 illustrates the perceived relationship of servicescape dimension to the customer satisfaction and customer retention of Moon Cafe. The proposed conceptual framework was adopted from the study of Ramos 2021, which includes the variables of servicescape such as ambient conditions, spatial layout, signage, symbols, decors, or artifacts, and the cleanliness of these servicescapes. Flashed are the proposed conceptual model and hypothesis of the study.
This study utilized the descriptive correlational research design to assess the physical environment of Moon Cafe in Angeles City, using the dimension of servicescape and its relation to customer satisfaction and retention. The sample and setting of this study would be those who have dined at the Moon Cafe in Angeles City. The average age of the respondents is above 18 years old age but not more than 44-year-old. This study used a service questionnaire with 111 sample respondents. The research used the purposive sampling method in order to choose respondents. For the instrument, this study used a survey questionnaire in collecting data. The tools used in the study are Likert scale and questionnaire checklist. This study used Cron-Banch alpha test in order to identify the percentage of data and testing the reliability of the related factors. The study showed the reliability of coefficients for ambience condition has 0.901, Special layouts has 0.883, signs, symbols, and artifacts has 0.894, and Servicescape cleanliness has 0.917.
Data collection. The instrument was made available via Google platform. The researchers also posted on social media platforms such as Facebook about the details of the topic and the qualification of the target respondents to spread the invitation. The data gathered was classified according to its substance. The demographic profile of the respondents was processed through Statistical Package for Social Science Software, or the SPSS software, and was analyzed using descriptive analysis. The quantitative data generated determined the level of agreement on the perception of Servicescape dimensions, and the relations to customer satisfaction and retention were analyzed using mean rating. Ethical consideration. Information about the participants was made private to guarantee the security of their information as prescribed by the Republic Act 10173, also known as the Information Security Act of 2012. The researchers ensured that appropriate research guidelines were followed and certain research ethics were considered. The researchers used proper citation and salutation of authors that were used in the study by using APA-style format to avoid plagiarism.
For the results, there are a total of 111 respondents who participated in the survey. The participants were asked in terms of their demographic profile, frequency of visit to Moon Cafe, how much time they spent in Moon Cafe. The data was analyzed using the SPSS software, which was utilized to analyze statistical data. Upon analyzing, majority of the respondents were male with 67.6%, while female has a percentage of 32.4%. Respondents were much younger with an average age of 18 to 25 years old, with a percentage of 89.2%, 26 to 31 years old with 7.2%, and 3.6% for 32 to 37 years old. And as for the occupation, majority were students with 79.3%. Employed people have 14%, self-employed with 1.8%, and unemployed has 0.9%. As for how long they have spent in Moon Cafe, participants visit once a month has 83.8%, once a week with 14.4%, and twice a week has 1.8%. For table 4, the mean rating based on the items of ambient conditions is shown. And as for the results, from the mean rating of 3.64 to 3.17, the items of temperature, air quality, background, music, lighting, and aroma inside the cafe indicated that the respondents strongly agree on all of these aspects of Moon Cafe's ambient conditions. It highly shows that the respondents are satisfied with Moon Cafe's ambient conditions, particularly with lighting, with a mean rating of 3.69 and aroma with 3.7. 5, it presents the mean rating on the variables under the spatial layout dimension. With the mean ratings of 3.40 to 3.63, the respondents strongly agreed on all of the aspects, indicating that Moon Cafe's layout are good for customers and provide a peaceful environment. The data shows that Moon Cafe has a pleasant table layout and ample space for customers to move around.
Table 6 shows the variables under the dimensions of signs, symbols, and artifacts or decors. The data indicates that with a mean of 3.77, the majority of respondents strongly agreed that the Moon Cafe's decoration or artifacts as well as its warm ambience are extremely appropriate and it attracts consumers. Under these dimensions, these two variables receive a high mean rating. This finding is similar to Peng 2020, who revealed that interior decor such as architectural design has been shown to influence consumer satisfaction level. Table 7 depicts the cleanliness in the servicescapes of Moon Cafe. The majority of the factors receive a mean rating of 3.39 to 3.78, indicating that respondents strongly agreed that Moon Cafe maintains a clean environment, particularly in terms of furniture, restroom, and the dining area. Moreover, the respondents also indicated strong agreement with regards to the neatness of the service staff, indicating that they were dressed in a clean uniforms. This suggests that people feel more at ease in a clean environment when visiting a business service. Therefore, cleanliness is a major factor affecting their positive impressions, as stated by Arifin et al. 2022. Customer satisfaction and servicescape dimensions are shown in Table 8. The majority of respondents strongly agreed that they were pleased with their entire experience in Moon Cafe's servicescape. The highest mean from the data, with 3.71, indicates that the respondents were most satisfied with the Moon Cafe's staff's attitude in terms of serving and welcoming guests. GRAD 2021 suggested that customer satisfaction also increases the possibility of customer retention. Therefore, with these results, if customers of Moon Cafe are satisfied with the servicescape of the said establishment, it may give Moon Cafe the advantage of having regular customers.
The respondents' average rating of how servicescape may affect customer retention is shown in Table 9. The participants strongly agree with the factors of visiting Moon Cafe next time and recommending it or promoting it to their peers. The correlation of customer satisfaction to the servicescape dimension was illustrated in Table 10. It shows that all constructs of the servicescape dimensions have a high correlation between customer satisfaction, indicating that the Moon Cafe servicescape dimension is highly enticing. The results of the correlation of the servicescape dimension to the customer retention is shown in Table 11. Upon analysis, all constructs of the servicescape dimension only showed moderate correlation results. Looking into this, it indicates that the customers of Moon Cafe may still opt for other services or other coffee shops by the customers.
Through descriptive analysis, millennials and Gen Z strongly agreed on the 4 dimensions of servicescape. However, the results pointed out that among the 4 dimensions of servicescapes, signs, symbols, and artifacts or decors got the highest with 3.17 weighted mean. This suggests that when visiting a coffee shop, millennials and Gen Z tend to be attracted to the decorations and artifacts, and they pay attention to the atmosphere that this dimension creates. Bowell and Kiga 2021 support this result, claiming that customers see artifacts and decorations first when entering a coffee shop, making them significant. Aside from this dimension of servicescapes, millennials and Gen Z strongly agreed on the other 3 dimensions of the servicescapes of Moon Cafe, such as its ambient condition, spatial layout, and cleanliness. This means that millennials and Gen Z were satisfied with the overall ambience of Moon Cafe, which includes the background music, lighting, aroma, and air quality, and found it suitable and relaxing for them. The cafe's layout was also favorable to them, as they were comfortable with the proper table layout and sufficient distance between other diners. With regards to the cleanliness of the cafe and the neatness of the server, respondents were seen to be satisfied as well, as they indicated a strong agreement.
Customer satisfaction is an important attribute in any company. It is influenced by different factors or variables. With this said, there is a correlation between customer satisfaction and the servicescape dimensions. In this study, it indicates that customers are satisfied with Moon Cafe's servicescape dimensions.
Through correlational analysis and interpretation of the Pearson's correlation coefficient, it was confirmed that there is a significant relationship between servicescape dimensions and customer satisfaction. The relationship is high correlation, thus hypotheses 1, 3, 5, and 7 are accepted. This suggests that the ambient conditions, spatial layout, signs, symbol, decor, or artifacts, and the cleanliness of the servicescape significantly influence the satisfaction of the millennials and Gen Z customers of the Moon Cafe in Angeles City. This was in parallel with the study of Yu 2016 and Lee and Kim 2018. In the study, it was found that a cafe's aesthetics, cleanliness, spatiality, and comfort have a substantial impact on customer satisfaction.
As the results have been shown, it is confirmed that there is a significant relationship to customer satisfaction and the service-scape dimension of Cafe. The mean score of 3.49 indicates that the participants strongly agreed to visit Moon Cafe next time. Moreover, it is confirmed that these findings support hypothesis 2, 4, 6, and 8. However, upon the correlational analysis, moderate results were shown. This may suggest that Moon Cafe may keep their customers for a while but not for a long time. This refutes the results of Alkit B et al. 2020 that customer retention is linked to customer satisfaction, which means that consumers are more likely to return when they are satisfied with many aspects of the coffee shop, such as services, goods, and their whole experience. Furthermore, relating it to the results of the customer's frequency of visit shows that the majority of the participants only visit once a month, making the retention of customers inconsistent over time.
The study concludes that the customer service and ambience of the cafe are highly significant factors in the customer satisfaction, while in terms of retention, the customer are less likely to come back despite of a good customer service. This study reveals that the majority of the dimensions have a high meaning rate and do have a significant relationship with ServiceScape. As a result, both continue to have a strong and meaningful relationship with the ServiceScape dimension. Furthermore, Moon Cafe has captured the heart of customers by providing all of the parts of the service experience that they desire. Moon Cafe will continue to provide customer satisfaction and build a relationship with the customer.
Recommendation. The researchers' recommendation will be to assist coffee shop owners as well as those who are making plans to construct a commercial enterprise for a coffee shop. The result of this study of the correlation of ServiceScape dimension with customer satisfaction and retention, they will be capable of seizing greater thoughts with inside the future. It is generally recommended that Moon Cafe's owners invest in continually improving the facility, pleasant surroundings, artifacts, signage, and cleanliness of ServiceScape to understand their desires and to provide them with outstanding results. Maintaining consistent measure is recommended to assure quality for both foods and beverages. This study can be used by coffee shop owners, future coffee shop owners, and designers, and serve as an inspiration that can be used as reference for business planning. Future researchers may look into other ServiceScape variables, and this study could be broadened for more dependable conclusion and solutions. Thank you.